Welcome to today's video. Make sure you visit podcastformarketers.com for more information. Over there, I have a really kick-ass course on how you can make at least a few grand a month on simple reoccurring revenue, right? And that's called Freedom Funnels. And make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel, man. I'm put out videos every day, so you don't want to miss what I put up, because I put out some pretty kick-ass content. And man, I always want you guys to comment below, man. I absolutely love all the comments you guys bring. Let me know what you're thinking. If you have any questions, I'm always in the comment section. I really love the community. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, so today what I want to talk to you about is, my favorite subject right now is passive income, right? And here's something that you can do in the downtime. It shouldn't take you long, and you should be able to make an Amazon affiliate site, okay? And this shouldn't take all day. You should probably be able to work on this 15 to 20 minutes a day maximum. And there's a couple of good outcomes that can come from this, right? Number one, you can make some pretty cool money just on the Amazon affiliate money, but there's a pretty big market on Flippa just selling these type of sites, right? And I know one guy that just sold his site for $250,000, so that's not bad, right? So what I want to talk about, first of all, the first thing you have to do is obviously you need to target low competition words, keywords. The next thing is you need to target buyers, okay? You need to target people that are ready to purchase. And how you do that is you're trying to intercept people on the way to go purchase something from Amazon, right? So just like, what do you do? What are the first things you do before you get ready to say, okay, I want to go purchase something? The first thing I do is I go look for a review. So that's probably a good hot keyword right there, is review, right? And another word that I use is best, right? Or top, okay? Like top 10, okay? So these are all pretty good words that people would use to search before they're about to purchase, right? And so what you want to do is you want to get in between them and Amazon and then place your link because they're going to come to your site first. And how many times have you done that, right? I've done that tons of times for a lot of different things, right? For like web domains, like the best hosting for, Mautic or something like that, right? Or the best VPN or something like that. So you always look for reviews first. And if you're trying to stop them from looking on Amazon reviews, a lot of times people don't want an Amazon review because they don't trust them, right? Some people do, some people don't. And a low competition would be like best beer brewing kit, okay? Something like that, okay? Now, you want to use those long tail keywords, and I'm going to show you how to get those really quickly. So let's go out here for a second. So I did look up like best beer brewing kits, right? And what's really cool about this particular keyword is that there's low competition, there's low volume, there's only 590 searches a month. I would probably try to lean towards 1,000 to 2,000 searches a month. Anywhere between 1 and 10 grand is going to be low competition. You see that even the cost per click is at 68 cents. So you could actually, if you wanted to, even pay for a few, clicks on this, right? You're not getting a ton of searches on that, but this is just an example. And you can see that actually, no one has I'm pretty sure it's there, the bestbrewingkits.com, but they're not even ranking for their own keywords here, okay? So that's one way to search. Now, what the people tell you to do is to get long tail keywords and try to score with those with Google, right? So I'm kind of stumbling here because, just because I'm stumbling. All right, so now I like this website. I've been using it here lately. It's called Answer the Public. And they ask questions like will or can or where to buy the best beer brewing kit, right? pretty decent. Where can I buy a beer brewing kit? Where can you buy a beer brewing kit? You can see that you're getting these long tail keywords. It's called answer the public because these are questions that the public would be asking. They're going to ask you questions, right? So come to answerthepublic.com and check it out and use your keywords that way. And there's other tools you can use like SEMrush or SERPstat to find these keyword tools. You find out how to get these. There's actually long keyword tool softwares out there as well, right? So the next thing that they tell you to do, right, once you get your, you want to get backlinks, number one. And number two, you want to start doing like guest blog posts and shit like that, right? So the thing that they tell you to do is just like cold email people. That's the best way to cold email bloggers, right? But it's pretty much what everybody's doing, right? A lot of tactics nowadays, guys, are kind of burnt out, right? So you want to keep with the same strategy, which is you need to contact bloggers, but you need to go about it in a different way, right? And this has been a big word that I've been using here lately on podcasts for marketers, and that is to build a relationship, okay? And anytime that you have a goal like this to build a relationship, of course, we need to go to Google Sheets because, well, I'm becoming a Google Sheets geek now, and I made a little outreach thing here. So what you want to do is, and I can give you an example right here of what I've done for myself with my Mautic, series of videos. Now, this guy listed me in his email newsletter, and I was like, oh shit, that's me, right? So I immediately reached out to him and said, hey man, thanks for the shout out in the newsletter. That's me. I'm the guy with the videos. And he was like, cool, it's nice to hear from you. Feel free to hit me up when you have more videos that you're going to add to that list. I'm like, oh shit, right? So now the first thing I'm going to do is he was like, oh wow, you subscribed to my list, right? So yeah, I've subscribed to your list. Now I'm going to go make comments on his blog post, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a couple comments. So here's comment number 1. This would be comment number 2, actually. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to comment on the same blog, obviously, but it's going to be a different post, okay? So then I'm going to confirm these comments, make sure that they're all put up, and then I'm going to sign up for his email list, which I've already done, get his first name and his email address, and then I'm going to hit him with a compliment and say, dude, I'm really digging your blog post, man. Maybe I'll offer him something or whatever, hey, here's a free course or something like that, or I don't know, anything I can offer him, something free, or just a compliment or even a question. I'm trying to build a relationship here, right? And then after I've done that a few times, and I've done this a couple times, and I've recorded this, then I'll ask for a guest post or a backlink, right? But you want to be able to, if you guys want this, by the way, it'll be in the description or whatever, but, you want to build a relationship with these people. So you want to spend about 20% of your time, and this is what I'm trying to tell you, 20% of your time actually building content. It needs to be good shit, guys. It can't be just check out this beer brewing kit. It needs to be like an honest review. Now, a good way to snag reviews, and I'll tell you this, is just go to YouTube and find the reviews that don't have a blog post. Snag the video, get it transcribed, and then rewrite those reviews on beer brewing kits, right? That's like the easiest way to do it if you're not going to use the beer brewing kits yourself, right? So that's the easiest way to do that, okay? So offering that good content, having good content in your blog, but that's only 20% of your time. The other 80% of your time needs to be doing this. Find other blogs, other people that are in your niche, and finding people that are buyers, right? But other people that have other blogs that are similar to yours and saying, hey, I'd love to guest post on your blog. But first, build a relationship. Go comment on there, say hello a few times. I've done this myself on YouTube channels. You just go comment I love people that come to my YouTube channel and they actually add to the community. They talk about different things. They ask questions that are pertinent to the video. And they're talking to other people and answering other people's questions that they might have and they're not waiting for me to do it. They'll just come and say, oh yeah, Sonny's got another video over here. Go check that out. Or yeah, here's an answer for that or whatever. And they're kind of like giving back to the community a little bit. I like that kind of thing. So if I like it, that means other people like it as well, right? So start to give back you have to build relationship, folks. Nobody nowadays, man, everybody's cold emailing, and that's the new thing, growth hacking. So, but you can still do it, but you need to add a little bit of value, right? So what I want to do now is I'm going to do a little recap for you really quickly, right? So that's pretty much all you need to do. So number one, first of all, you need to set a goal and you need to say, okay, I want to sell a website for $250,000, right? And you need to say why you want to sell. You don't have to give me a why. We know you want money, right? So you can either sell it or you can either do both. Get a little bit of income off of it and then sell it, whatever you want to do, right? So it'll be an Amazon affiliate site. And the first thing you need to do is target buyers, okay? And that has to do with your keywords, right? Because when you're looking for your keywords, the first thing you want to do with your negative keywords is take out the word free or cheap or something like that, right? You don't want to deal with people that are looking for cheap or free or DIY solutions, and that's what will happen. So you want to make sure that you target buyers, people that are looking for the top or reviews or the best or the top 10 or things like that, right? So you want to definitely target buyers. The next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you target low competition, right? Whatever you choose needs to be low competition and long tail keywords. Okay? And then the next thing that we have in this box over here is I'm just getting really carried out because I'm like making this box. Let me make another color here. Hold on. So the next thing we need to do over here is we need to promo our content and look for backlinks and guest blogging by building a relationship. Okay, and that's how you do. And this is a little side project, guys. That's the whole thing you need to do in an enchilada to build up an Amazon affiliate site. You shouldn't go get a course. I'm not trying to sell you a course. I'm not trying to do any of that. You don't need a course. You can definitely do this on your own. And this is for guys that can't go full time into business right now, and you need an extra 15 or 20 minutes a day to take care of these things. How long does it take you to make a comment? It doesn't take you long at all, right? Go find 10 or 15 blogs and make that your goal. I need to take 10 or 15 blogs and I need to, to serenade these dudes, right? Serenade these dudes or these chicks. Get on their good side, build that relationship. I need to take 20 minutes a day and I need to write some content for my blog post, right? So I can get on these, start ranking in Google and getting some affiliate sales as well, okay? And then I need to start getting backlinks, okay? And that's it. You just keep rinsing and repeat this. Now, here's what's beautiful about this. Once you understand how to do it for one site and one niche, okay, then you just keep doing it. So then you just, okay, so I've done it for this site. Well, now I do it for site number 2 and site number 3. And I'll tell you, I always tell this story, right? And this worked for me, right? So I'm not telling you to do something it didn't do for me, but I had a thing called Popeyes T-shirts.com. And I ranked so fast in Google for that. I started getting sales like, I don't know, my 5th day. It was really fast, right? It was a long Popeyes T-shirts.com. I owned the .com and I sold shirts really quickly and I flipped that site. I also had like a PlayStation site, a few sites that I had, like, can't remember the name of it, but I flipped them on Flippa. I was selling websites when Flippa first came out, the website flippa.com. Okay. And it just amazed me that these things still work with Google, even with the algorithm. It still works, but you have to build their relationship. You have to get the backlinks, and you have to guest post. You have to get yourself out there. Coffee break.